Welcome to episode 18 of Reverse the Relapse. So let me ask you a question. Do you find it really hard to say no to a craving in the moment? This is what we're going to unpack in today's episode. You're in the right place if you're ready to stop the sabotage and weight regain post-weight loss surgery and start losing again. Hi, I'm Georgie Beames. I'm a psychologist who specializes in the area of emotional eating, sabotage, and weight regain for weight loss surgery patients. I work both in a weight loss surgery clinic as well as supporting women online to reverse the relapse. I honestly believe that psychology should be a mandatory part of everyone's weight loss surgery journey. Your body has had an upgrade to version 2.0 after surgery, but your mind has been operating at version 1.0. You're here to update your mind to match your body and get back on your weight loss path, and I'm here to help you. So on Monday, this 27th of July, I am running a free workshop series where I will cover off 2 steps of my 5-step methodology to upgrade your mind from version 1.0 to version 2.0 after weight loss surgery. So we'll be covering off committing to change and how to stop eating sabotage. So come and join us. You are going to learn so much. I'm going to give you homework, and I have a special treat for you on day 4 that I have never done before. So click the link and join my free food freedom group, and all the details will be in there. So I can't wait to support you next week. So today, the question is, do you find it really hard to say no to a craving in the moment? Now, first of all, if you do, you are not alone. So here's the thing, we want to honor our tummy hunger. So the tummy hunger, remember, it comes on, approximately 3 to 4 hours after your last meal. It's a gradual kind of build up of the hunger, and typically many things can satisfy the hunger. You know, it could be chicken, it could be fish, it could be, whatever, right? Now let's talk about head hunger. So we want to start to identify our head hunger and differentiate it from our tummy hunger and try out some different strategies. So remember, head hunger is instant. So we might have just finished lunch or dinner, and it's like we have this instant and very urgent craving. And it's like this tension in our body. It's this driving force that just takes over. So, willpower goes out the window, this driving force takes over, and we feel like we're powerless over the food and we have no control. So you know what I'm talking about, right? Now, there's a physical response in our body, and we also can't stop thinking about it. So it's very, very consuming. We may white knuckle our way through a craving, but if we're really honest with each other, it's only a short-term strategy, and it's bloody hard work white knuckling your way through cravings. Now, we might have a conversation with ourselves, and it's kind of like that whole angel on the one shoulder and devil on the other shoulder. And it might look like or sound like, come on, have the chocolate. And the other side might be, you don't need the chocolate. You're trying to be good, or you're trying to lose weight. And then it's like, I want the chocolate even more now. And it can go back and forth, but it's just a matter of time until we give in to that craving. Because it is hard work. Using willpower is hard work, and it's a finite resource, meaning it runs out at some point in time. It just takes up so much energy, like emotional energy. It's exhausting trying to white knuckle your way through your craving, and it ultimately just delays the craving. It is not an effective strategy at all. So what is an effective strategy, you might be asking, when we experience a really strong craving? The first thing to be aware of is that when we experience a craving, more often than not, our awareness is in our head. Now, our awareness can either be in our head or in our body. It's mutually exclusive. You cannot be in both. You cannot be in your head and be in your body at the same time. Now, most of the women, I was just chatting to a client about this actually. And I have a slide around this as well. And it's like living in your head 100% of the time and living in your body 0% of the time, right? And I think that's very true of the majority of women that I work with. So anytime we're in our head, we're not in our body. And head hunger comes from our head. And the thing is, if we stay in our head and we keep our awareness in our head, it's just a matter of time until we give in to that craving. Look, we can play a little game, we can dance around the issue, and we can white-knuckle our way through it. But if we stay in our head whilst we've got this craving, we're pretty much guaranteed to eat. So what we want to do instead is actually facilitate the change from our awareness in our head into our body. This doesn't come easily. It doesn't come naturally. And most of the women that I work with, when, I give them some homework, in between our sessions, etc., they find it really challenging. They're very, very strong and dominant and almost over-functioning when it comes to their awareness in their head, and just so uncomfortable and unfamiliar with their awareness in the body. And that's exactly where they need to be. Now, with this transition from our awareness in our head to our body, the thing is, we actually have to facilitate this transition ourselves. It doesn't happen naturally. Okay. So the best way to get out of our head is to get into our body, because it's mutually exclusive. So I want you, like even right now, is really press your feet really firmly on the ground, like really, really hard. Now you're in your body. You're not in your head. So this is step one. This is how easy it can be to facilitate. Now, the issue will be staying there. That's often the challenge, right? Because every part of you will want to take your awareness back to your head. So there's many ways you can start to get into your body. And I personally love a body scan. It can only be 5 minutes. It's nothing from a time perspective. And the body scan is when you start to place your feet firmly on the ground and you move your awareness up through your body and up through your head and through various parts, and really connecting with all parts of you. So what we aim to do here is increase our awareness and place our awareness in our body. Really, it's a connection. It's about connecting to our body. When we're really connected with our body, we're actually in the present moment. We feel free and we're actually out of our head. When you're in your head, it's all about this control, and it's, causes anxiety, and, it leads to being out of control with food at some point in time. So using the body scan strategy or something similar, we take ourselves off that automatic pilot type behavior and, when it comes to our eating, and we start to really slow things down. So after the body scan, we're tuned into our body and we have now more of a choice. And the choice is, do I still want the chocolate or not? Am I head hungry? Am I tummy hungry? And if we stay in our head, as I said, we're going to eat the chocolate. The body scan, it would facilitate that awareness back into our body, but it's not designed to stop a craving or stop us from eating, because that would just be a quick fix, right? What we're doing instead is slowing things down, taking yourself off that automatic pilot type behavior. And by doing that, it allows you to tune in and allows you to really connect with your body, because when we're in our head, we're tuned out. And again, we can ask ourselves, do I actually really want it now? And you know what? Often it's a no. And then you can move on and do something else that feels good. Without all the noise in your head, there's more calm and there's more peace around food. So give it a go. Whenever you're experiencing hunger, ask yourself, is this head hunger? And is this a strong craving? And then start to facilitate that shift into your body. Place your awareness into your body, connect into your body, slow things down. Notice how you feel. This actually feels really good. If you stay in your head and you eat, you're not relaxing, you're numbing out. And numbing out doesn't feel good. So slow things down, place your awareness in your body and ask yourself, do I still want the chocolate or do I still want the chips? And if you do want them, it's totally fine, right? We don't judge it. You just get a plate and you sit down and you savor it and you enjoy it, and then you let it go and move on. You treat it like a mindful experience. This is very different to a craving where, we're often eating very quickly in secret, often standing up or shoveling down the food. So try this new approach, see how you go. I'd love to hear about it. And I look forward to teaching you more around your cravings and stopping the eating sabotage in my free workshop series next week. Have a great week, and I will look forward to connecting with you then. Bye for now. If you loved the content in this podcast, you have to come and check out my one-on-one coaching program. We work together for 3 months to get you back in control and change your relationship with food for good. Now, I only have limited places available every month, so go to my website and click Work With Me. That's www.georgiebeames.com. See you over there.